The federal government has reiterated commitment to cater for the vulnerable and marginalized population by transforming the housing sector across the nation. Senate President Godswill Akpabio made the pronouncement at the 17th edition of the African International Housing Conference held in Abuja on Monday. Akpabio, who was represented by Senator Asuku Ekpeyong, said the current administration is aware that over 10 million Nigerians lack adequate shelter, and the government will accelerate efforts to provide affordable shelter for the citizenry. Stakeholders in the housing and building sectors present at the conference stressed the need for private-public partnership to address the deficit and shortages in the housing sector to ensure decent and affordable shelter for Nigerians. While highlighting the challenges faced by the sector, they also advised the federal government to create a clear-cut agenda and policy for the housing sector. This, they say, will create affordable housing for all.
Address the issues of housing, not only as a right to the people, but as an obligation of the government. We must address it as one of the key items in the social contract between the government and the people. We in the National Assembly are happy that the federal government, under His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, shares our concern for accelerated efforts to change the housing situation in our country. We are aware, according to statistics, that over 10 million of our citizens lack adequate housing. We know that this situation is not too different in our other African countries.
Our focus on development of the FCT, we understand the critical role that adequate and affordable housing plays in creating a thriving and inclusive urban environment. At the heart of our effort lies the FCT's master plan, an architectural roadmap that guides our urban development initiatives. This master plan represents the collective aspiration of our nation.
Public-private partnership. The government must collaborate with the private sector to accelerate the construction of affordable housing projects and bridge the gap between housing supply and demand. Then infrastructure development. Also, the government must invest in infrastructure support, housing initiatives, including roads, water supply, electricity, and public transportation, enhancing the quality of life for the residents.